Oh, no. Well, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Ah, if I were only but stone, made of stone like you. All right, where's the button? There's the button. That's not the button I wanted. I wanted that button. I wanted this button right here. Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and welcome to Dark Matters. I am back again. Back again. We're coming close to the holiday season, and you know we're just a week and a half away from what's that? The holiday Thanksgiving. So I plan to be doing some more streams then. Catching up. I've been getting behind on my streaming, which isn't good. All right, so I have found a game that is so new that it's not even listed as a Twitch category yet. And it may be because it is possibly, and I don't know, I haven't played it yet, but this could be possibly one of the worst games of all times. I don't know. It was only 59 cents. That's all I'm saying. So let's start it up here. I may have to mute the music on this because, you know, they always have issues with that. The music. And so we'll see what's going on, man. Let's see what's going on with it. The name of the game is Death Space. You notice a theme of all these games I've been playing lately. With the Death Space, Dead by Daylight. Back to menu. I like this. All right. I think this is. There's no setting to turn the music off. This may be bad. Let's. All right, let me turn this. All right, we're gonna go play. Let's stop the music. Oh God. Flashlight battery. I wonder what that means. Can we escape? No. I don't want the music. Good. All right, so. Oh, this is kind of wild because it's it's like a photograph, isn't it? It looks like, I mean, this really looks like somebody took a bad photograph, really, because there's a flash burn in here. I mean, does that follow you? Does that? It's a little bit weird. Can I turn around this way? Oh, that's a dead end. Okay, I guess the idea of this, you're a scientist in this space station or something or other, and you're trying to escape. There's a monster in here. So, what is this thing? I don't know. Warning, keep out. Oh, what? Can I hit any? What's this? Oh, that's my flashlight. At least that's what I'm supposing it is. There's really no instructions to this, and if I hit escape, it will just play that hideous music. Actually, this is so... How do I... Is there a way to hit this? That's my flashlight, obviously. Alright. Can I go through here? I don't know how to get out of here. Alright, I guess the idea is to just... Well, I guess that's just part of the maze. Oh, there's something here. Is this thing going to come after me? See if I can run by this. Oh, man. Can I run faster? You died. I died already. How's that even possible? Okay, I can run. You don't know what I know. You won't go where I go. Well, it's a slow-moving monster at any rate. There are no doors here. There are no... This is... Okay, this was worth 59 cents, wasn't it? I wonder if I can do something with the flashlight. I wonder if I turn the flashlight on. I think it's getting me now. It probably can't come in here, right? Oh, no, that's not true. It's a little bit stupid. Okay, it's going away now. What the heck is that thing? This is my for 59 cents. Okay, come on. It was on sale. It was regularly 99 cents. I think it was like 59 cents. I've never bought a 59-cent game. I had to do something, right? Okay, so there must be another way out of here because that's not the way. That thing looked angry, didn't it? What is this? I don't even know if I can pick anything up. Oh. We're using up our flashlight battery. That's not good, is it? So how do we... How do we get out of here is the question. This is kind of a... you know, what do you call those? There are certain video games where they're like infinite worlds or something like that. Where open world, that's what they call them. This is not an open world. This is like 2 or 3 rooms. Well, there's some rooms that we can't even get to. Well, this is ridiculous. So I have no way to press any of these things. This is warning on it. There must be a way to open this stuff up, right? Okay, what if I hit this? Okay. That's of no help. Well, that's not even going to give us a clue, is it? Do any of these keys do anything? Alright, there's no way I can push this button as far as I know. Playing down shift makes you run. That's kind of predictable. Okay, so there's nothing over there, as far as I could see. I don't know how to open anything. That sign isn't even, it's blurry. It's not just my vision, it's just blurry on the thing. That's odd. Elevator maintenance. Floor 17, please. Wait, elevator maintenance. Floor 17. Please wait. Elevator maintenance. What floor are we on? Oh, maybe this is the elevator right here. We can't interact with anything. The only thing we can do is turn on the flashlight battery's charged back up again, I think. Or maybe it's totally dead. Okay, it charges up over time. Which is a little bit odd, don't you think? I mean, when you use it, unless you plug the thing in. Do I have a cable on there? There's a cable. I mean, unless you're... Let me... Elevator maintenance, floor 17, please wait. We're on level B4. Oh, there are multiple levels. We're on B4, which would be basement floor, which would be like 2021 levels underneath. That makes no sense. All right. All right. So that's kind of nice in there. Can I do any? Can I jump? Can I do anything? Luggage. Place hands on counter. Can I do that? How do I place hands on? Oh, wait a minute. There's steam rising up here now. What the heck is that? That steam wasn't doing that before, was it? No, I don't think so. I don't remember seeing it. That is odd. That is very odd. I think this just came out yesterday. Not ready for prime time as far as I'm concerned. What does this say here? Can we actually read this? No. Supposed to say something, but we're not supposed to be able to read it. That is kind of clever the way they do that, because it looks like you can almost read it, particularly from a distance. You get up, it's blurred. You can't see it. That must be unimportant. This must be important. What's this? Warning. Can I sit here anyway? Alright, let's see anything happening here. Alright, steam is rising up. Has the sign changed at all? This looks like somebody wrote it just like the beginning of it, just to see if they could do it. It's kind of cool. If you wrote this from scratch, it would be kind of cool. But there's nothing here. All there is this. Oh, geez. It's coming back down this way. Here he comes. I don't think he comes this far. I think he just goes. He left. So he goes on his little way. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe if we follow him. Maybe if we follow him. You can see where he goes. If he goes anywhere. Oh, crap. Come on. Run, 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 run. I don't even think he comes all the way. If I stand here, will he come after me? Hey, Ancient. Yeah, I should stream sometime on Thanksgiving. It'll probably be at night, though. It'll probably be at night. I don't know exactly what I'm doing on Thanksgiving or what time yet. But I will stream. I'll be off that whole week, so I'll probably stream a little more that week. Try to catch up. I'm playing a game here. It's called Death Space or something. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'll probably go to my sister's. Oh, here comes this thing again. This thing makes it... This is like an unfinished game. There goes the thing. What is this thing? I'm going after this. Where's it going? You just... All I have to do is stay in this room to avoid it. But I can't get out if I totally avoid it. Doing a little patrol thing here. I don't see anything over here. Uh-oh, here it comes. Run, 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 run. It's gonna get me. I can't even turn to look to see if it's getting me. It will only come so far in here. It's gone. I'm not really sure what the point of this game is. How do I get... Maybe the game isn't finished yet. It's only 54 cents. It's only 54 cents. That's crazy. They have some really unfinished games on Steam. I have to say, it's like they make just kind of a... How do I get... Any way I can get into any of these things? What's that? I can get out of here. Well, there's no place even to run. This is crazy, man. See, the elevator's broken. What is this? There's no way to get into the doors. How do... Elevator maintenance. Floor 17. Please wait. It's like there's no way to interact with any of this stuff. I have a flashlight. What's this? Can't pick that up. The flashlight's... Uh-oh. Oh man, it's mad now. Well, there it goes. What sense does this game make? It was 54 cents. I don't think I'm going to ask for my money back. I might, though. 54 cents, though. Well, maybe I will. This is worse than that other game. It's like people make games and they just start to make them and they put them up and they go, let's see if we can make some money on this. This could be potentially a pretty... I thought this was going to be a little cooler than this, or a little more done. I mean, you can't do anything. Let me exit out of here. What does it say about this thing? Yeah, we don't need to hear that. Let me see what it says about it. It's one of the stupidest games I've ever seen. Alright, let's see what it says about the game. That was just a total... I thought it might be kind of bad, but I figured 54 cents. No, turn the game off, for God's sake. What does it say? View all achievements. Start. Oh! I have unlocked start the game. Okay, this is very bad. Let me go to the store. Let's look this up again. Where is it? Death Space. All right, it's 59. It was 59 cents. One user review. Oh, here's the one user review. You can't buy much for 59 cents. Still, you can definitely find better way to spend the money. The features of this game include and are limited to the ability to squat through the floor, a flashlight you can turn on and off, find full playthrough at Twitch. Let's see what this is. Videos. Stream games. I don't see a full playthrough there. All right. Yeah, the one review says you can't buy much for 59 cents. You can definitely find a better way to play this. All right. Oh, there's a new update on Scum. Let me check that out. Because I was thinking of playing that, and then I saw this, and I thought, no. Before I do that, though, let me get rid of this thing. How did I? How did I get a refund before? I'm getting a refund on. I want the 59 cents back after reading that review. Refund for Steam games. Okay. I just had to click on the purchase. All right, hold on a second. Where's the refund thing? Where's the refund? View purchase history. I would like a refund. All right, I sent for a refund. In Scum, they added penis to your character. You can increase its length. I really hate to ask, but what good does that do you in the game? Oh, you don't see the point in the update. Let me try Scum here. I'm going to go into Scum. Against my better judgment now. You know, there's an update to Cuisine Royale, too. That I want to play. I haven't gotten into it yet, though. I'm going to definitely do a YouTube video of that last game, though. Death Space. I don't get the point to it. It seems childish. Maybe, maybe there are upgrades later or something. I don't know. Where did you read this? Are you sure this is true? This sounds made up almost to me, but it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Nothing surprises me anymore. I need a new background. I've got this nebula behind me. A head fish behind me. I need another moving background. Maybe I should go take a picture of a city street somewhere with bustling stuff and have that behind me. Alright, hold on. Alright. I haven't seen an update. Maybe it updated while I wasn't looking. There are quite a few that are games that are 59 cents. They're 59 cents probably for a reason. Obviously. Although if... Here we are. How did I end up back in here? That's very noisy. I'm almost afraid to check some of this stuff here. What is this? You can taunt now. Oh, that's so stupid. I can. I should not laugh at that. This is not right. So you can taunt people. What else can I do? What's this? Actions. Oh, I can play guitar. I guess I had to find a guitar first. Yeah, look at this. Actions. Check time. Play instrument. I guess I need to find the watch and the instrument. So there has been I can say something. Alright. Things like right above us. It's very loud. I don't remember it being. Make a new character. What happens if I make a new character? I don't even know if I want to know. I really don't. I don't understand because I thought I lost this. I thought this character lost everything last time I played. Hey, she's straining himself. What is going on with that? So I can see the. I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know that I want to. I really don't. What good does that do? I have a shovel. Where's the shovel? Oh, it's behind this pack. I got this huge pack of stuff. Main menu. Yeah. I don't want to lose all that stuff, though. Create. Okay. Let's just randomize it. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Look at that guy. This is in conceal mode. I'm not unconcealing it. There's no way. Oh, so you don't even get clothes when you go out. Let's hold on. Dexterity 1. No, I don't want that. Let's take down some of this. Let's take down a little bit of that. Wow, this is good. God, that guy has immense strength. I don't really want to be below 3 on anything, as I understand, though. As I live in. As I live and breathe. All right, go on, go on. I don't need that much intelligence. Let's, wait a minute. Let's just equalize it out here a little bit. Oh. We'll go with that. What do I hear? Boxing. Melee weapons. Again, basic. Let's pull that back a little bit. Let's get him up to basic. Come on, basic. All right, endurance. Let's get endurance way up there. All right. Can't get the programming skill up there. Stealth. Driving. Oh, they have driving now. Create. Am I missing something? Dexterity skills. Oh, I don't have any of these. Oh, okay. Create. Well, let me do it. Why not? Name already in use. Oh, I need a new name. Bend over. All right, why not? Oh, bend over. Oh, no. God. That's so rude, man. That's so rude. Penis size takes points. You lower it, you get points back. I'm not going to unconceal it. I'm going. Let's go with it. What difference is this? Let's name him Jack Black. I can't believe that name is not taken. So I'm going to be running around without anything on? Is that the idea? Or do I at least get my suit? You're used to this type of... I'm not streaming with it. So you mean if I take my pants off now, there's nothing underneath here? All right, so let's see what's going on in here. Oh, well, let's go down to the farmhouse here. How do I speed up? Oh, there we go. Use the little scroll button here. I don't see any vicious... Oh, F button. Come on, get up, yeah. Come on, get up, yeah. Yeah, you thought you'd get me, huh? Ah. Yeah, you thought you'd get me. You know, I'm going to cut you up into little pieces. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, look at this. Small toolbox. Okay, I'm going to need that in my hands. Shut the door. Oh, I already like this game better now. How do I don't know how to get back up. Get back up. Look at that. I got like a little uniform and stuff. You see how I beat him senseless? You can run around naked. I want to run around naked. I do not want to run around naked. At least not in this game. Piece of rubber. Do I even care about that? No, I don't think that. That was brutal, man. Oh, I probably need to get some bandages now, don't I? You know what? I need to probably do this. I probably need to go over here. I'm probably dropping down in health, right? I think I need bandages. What's this? Oh, cool. Give me a candle there. See, my health is dropping now. I need some. Anybody else want a piece of me? Come on. This game's a little better now, actually. Okay. Rags. Okay, now I can bandage myself. I think they made it a little bit easier. It looks like your health doesn't immediately go down, even though you got in I got in a fist fight. I can fight a little better with fists too. Like before, fist fighting didn't seem to do much good. They also added a new naval base. They also have airdrops. They had airdrops the last time we played. Remember that? I opened one of them up and it was filled with zombies. What type of airdrop is that? That's all I'm asking. So we're still healing already. So what? Patch wounds. Okay. We still heal though now. It looks like. Even if we don't patch our wounds. Alright, that's good. What's this? Wheat flour. That takes up a lot. Can I eat this? Eat it all. God, this is probably a bad idea. I'm probably going to get sick. God. What happened to Death Space? That was it, man. That's all there was to it. Was the Death Space was was like one room. I got a refund on it. That really was. That was a bad game. Bad. Yeah. I got sick eating it all. That wasn't good. I think I could have done without that. I should just ate some of it. But I couldn't carry it really. Oh, cool. Vegetable oil. Well, there's a lot more loot now, it looks like. Equip. Alright, that's better. Did I equip this? Yeah, I haven't had that on. I have like 3... I don't know why I need all this stuff on. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot more things. Scrap metal. Got me a hat. I'm doing pretty good. I think they made the game a little bit easier to get stuff. A little bit easier overall. Just to... to give you a better chance. Is there a guy out here? You coming for me? You want a piece of this? See, I wasn't as to find stuff as easily. So I think they made it a little easier to find things. So, and I think they kind of nerfed. What the heck? I'll take that. Got a toolbox. I think I can make... I don't have any space to carry any of this. Yeah, there's a little more stuff here, it looks like. Oh man, it's not... Yeah, there's a lot more stuff here. I really need to make a backpack or find a backpack. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff around now. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's actually a little more reasonable now. I think people probably complained that it was a little bit too challenging. You don't want it to be too easy, but you don't want it to be too hard. I think there are vehicles now, aren't there? It looks like there are vehicles. Where's the map? Where are we? Oh, we're way up here. I don't want to go up there. Let's see if that's the naval base in that direction. I think the naval base may be in this direction. You coming after me? I think you are. Somebody coming after me. Did I outrun him? I got a shovel now. You better... Yeah, that guy's gone. I outran him. I think he gave up. You know what game I want to see you... What game do you want to see me play? Ancient? Some kind of comedy game. Well, look around. Let me know what ones are good. We should play something a little more lighthearted than this. All right. Should play something a little more lighthearted. This is. I think that's a zombie way up there in the. Way in the distance. I think I'm gonna beat him senseless with this thing. No, I didn't watch any movies this weekend. I don't think. That I recall, at least. Can jump pretty good. I should be checking. Some of these bushes have stuff you can. Here's a zombie up here. It looks like they have more varieties of bushes too. Oh, here's some. Like, I don't recall these up here, these things that are, it's almost like a purplish color. I wonder if I can search this. This looks different to me. Oh, this is a big zombie. Looks like he's having a difficult time. Look at him. What is he doing? That's a big zombie. These are hard to kill. It's all in the timing. Took enough to get him, didn't it? What do you got on you? 3 rocks? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's get a craft. Can we? Let's craft one of these. Three rocks? That was it after beating that guy senseless? I need something to cut something anyway, so that just saved me looking for rocks, I guess. You're probably wondering why, whenever I play this game, I lay down on the ground like that and get back up. That's the only way I can figure out how to get out of fight mode. Did you watch any movies this weekend, Ancient? I kind of like this game. I like the updates they did on this game. Yeah, I like the updates on this game, definitely. Didn't watch any movies. I had no internet for quite some time. It's stunk. No internet is basically like no power for me. Just not as hot. Yeah, no internet is a drag. No power is a drag too. It's worse, I guess, because you no power, you have no internet and no air conditioning or heating and stuff. And the company refuses to give a refund. Yeah, I don't know how they get away with that. Oh no, it's raining. I think I saw a zombie over there. I don't know how they get away with that. They particularly when it's out for a few days and it's their fault. They never give you like a refund. It's like, okay, too bad you're still paying the money. It's paying for a service we did not render. That's got to be illegal, right? You would think. We still got a ways to go. I think this might be a naval base. Well, it's at least a huge town. I'm getting all wet now. It's not good. But we're still quite a ways from this. Still quite a ways from the naval base. Yeah, I remember the Carol Burnett show. What makes you ask that? Wow, this is a long way to go. It looks like they're going to put vehicles into this, but I don't know if they're around yet. I think you may have told me they were going to put vehicles in it. But it looked like it listed vehicle ability on the thing, but they were still grayed out. I would like vehicles in this. It would make it a little bit easier. Yeah, MASH. MASH went on for a long time. Oh, here's one of these guys here. MASH went on, was supposed to take place during the Korean War, and it lasted longer than the Korean War. I watched the $6 Million Man. I thought that was a little bit hokey. I liked the Fall Guy better with Lee Majors. I think, even though that was kind of a silly thing. I found it more entertaining. But I used to think that was pretty cool, the $6 Million Man. But it did get, after a while, it got kind of hokey. I mean, we're almost there to whatever this thing is. Should be able to see it once we get over to here. Once we get to the edge of this hill. This might be a town that we've already been in, though. I don't know if this is the base. Doesn't look like a base. Yeah, I think we've been in this town before. Oh, I'd say of those, which should I like better, Incredible Hulk, Bionic Woman, or Kung Fu? I would say Kung Fu was the best, and then probably Incredible Hulk, and then the Bionic Woman. Are we still heading towards this thing? Yeah. Look at those waves. Are those waves? No. I thought that was waves. Oh, it's just shadows of the trees. Wow. That was something. I don't see anything in here of any interest. There's nothing even to search in here, doesn't it? Oh, leather backpack. Equip. Alright, so we did good there. Yeah, see, this is a little bit easier. There's more stuff in here. Oh, cool. Do I have any... What type of pants do I have? The work pants, I think, are better than this. Yeah, I don't think I want any of that stuff. Oh, shoes. What type of shoes? I think I have better shoes than that. Probably should just stay in here and dry off. Hey, Mungo, I always liked watching The Twilight Zone, but I never saw the Night Gallery. Is the Night Gallery any good? The Night Gallery did not last as long, but there are some really good night galleries. They're a little bit different, but they're kind of Twilight Zones sometimes aren't that scary, but the night galleries a lot of times are pretty scary. Well, sometimes they're also just creepy, scary. But they were also produced by Rod Serling. So it was Night Gallery was kind of like, I think his idea was to use that to replace or as an extension or as a sequel kind of the Twilight Zone. But I think what happened is he died or something. I think he died not long after that, and so, if I recall correctly, he did it. He was. Rod Serling was also the narrator for the Chariot of the Gods movies. And I'm not sure if the night gallery it ended before he died or ended because he died. Because it was, oh, no, no. It wasn't long after that he died. Yeah, there's some pretty good night galleries, but I don't think there are that many. I don't know where all the zombies are. They're kind of... I guess they don't like the rain. Well, you know what? Tomato sauce is better than nothing. Oh, a can opener. Can we use... I forgot how to use this stuff. I can select this. Oh, I can open it because I have a can open. All right. I thought it was a little bit different. Heat. You can eat tomato sauce. There's no reason. Probably not all that great. All right, well, we can open it because we have a can opener. Is my guess. Time to run, man. Oh, dang. Did they get me? Revive. Oh, man. What was Mungo? What was the most life-changing movie or show you've watched? Why am I? I'm out in the middle of nowhere in the rain, man. Where did it put me? That's probably A4 down in the bottom corner. That's probably the military base. Let's just run in that direction. I want to see if we can get to the military base. What is the most life-changing movie or show you've ever watched? Boy, that's a tough question. Huh. I have to think about that a minute. That's a good question. Nothing comes to mind right immediately. Mainly because I'm thinking about zombies right now. Um, I'll tell you one. I don't know if it's the most, but there's a movie and it has Tyrone Power in it, and it's called Nightmare Alley. Have you ever seen that movie? Nightmare Alley is about this. Tyrone Power is a works in a carnival, and he ends up becoming a carnival psychic, and then he ends up where are we? We got a long way to go. And then he ends up kind of learning the trade, and then he becomes a really um, famous and powerful psychic. It's a really kind of weird movie. But there's a scene in that movie, and in the beginning of it, there's this woman, the Tyrone, who's kind of the psychic in the carnival, and Tyrone Power is supposed to be kind of her shill, and she helps him. But she has this husband who's an alcoholic, and they used to have a huge act, but this guy just became an alcoholic. And this woman's husband actually teaches Tyrone Power, and he goes at one point he goes because Tyrone Power is interested in learning more and more about being a psychic, and the guy goes, I see a dog, I see a house and a woman waiting, and a dog running, and a boy and everything. And Tyrone Power goes, that's amazing. That's like my childhood. And he goes, that's the childhood of most people. You know, their mother's waiting for them. They have a dog. He goes, all I do is I throw out things that are kind of likely, and I kind of read your expression, and I adjust to what you're telling me. And if you watch that movie and then you look at any other modern psychic or person who's doing tricks like that, you realize they're doing the exact same thing as this guy is doing. They're just doing kind of a cold reading, but they're kind of going like they'll do stuff like, if you watch some of them, they'll go, I see someone is trying to contact you from beyond. It's a man, and they look at him. And, no, maybe a woman. It might be a woman. Might be a woman, and their name begins with an S. No, an M. An M. M. Do you know anyone with an M? How about a T? You know, and like, can we go across this? Oh, I can drink now. It says I can drink while I'm in the water. Why can't I drink? Maybe I need a cup. Or maybe I need to be on the shore. Yeah, a lot of psychics are frauds, though. In high school, there was this. Oh, I can drink now from if I just get in the. You couldn't do that before. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that's something. When I was in college, this this friend of mine introduced me to this woman. It's an art school, and she goes, she took her hands and started putting them in my hair, and she goes, "Wow, you have really good hair." She goes, "You're never gonna grow bald." And my friend goes, "What about me?" And she looks at his hair and just shakes his head, her head. Oh, hey, how you doing there, bud? I can use some fame. I'd wave at you, but I'm drinking water now. All right, so we can hydrate now. I probably need to. That's good to know. Although I'm all wet now. Not that I care that much. I need to probably go here. Let's just face it. Oh, man. Wow, that's something. She knew exactly what you were thinking. Oh, man. Fortunately, she was into the mainstream and I think lost her ability. Where are we headed? Oh, that's a long way to go to where we want to go. I really wish they had put vehicles in this game faster. All right, here's some houses. There are a few less zombies around, I think. I'm not finding anything now. Look at this. That probably helps. Yeah, there seems to be quite a few less zombies. Well, maybe not quite a few, but enough less to make a difference. Less to make a difference. I'm not finding anything in here. I think I spoke too soon about the zombies. There appear to be some here. Appear to be quite a few here, actually. Yeah, it sure is time to run. That's all I can say. Time to run. At least we're headed in the direction we want to be headed. Okay, I shouldn't have. I spoke too soon about there not being that many zombies. All right. Look at that house. Uh, got into the vanity girl thing. I think it may have been her family was really religious and they thought that was of the devil. My friend's brother went to a psychic, and after he left, he said, "What a load of BS." She said, "I was going to get a new car, and that's total BS because I got a new car a few weeks ago." He ended up getting into a wreck and did get a new car. That's very funny. The psychic told me once you work with your hands, and I'm thinking, what occupation doesn't work with their hands? That movie you spoke about reminded me of the Christopher Walken movie where he wakes up in a coma and oh yeah, that's a pretty good movie. I like Christopher Walken. That's a movie I don't know that I've seen that whole movie, or I saw it a long time ago. I should watch that. What is that called? I forget. He did a Saturday Night Live skit where he was making fun of that too. It was kind of funny. Blueberries. Gonna eat those. I like blueberries. Oh, rifle. No, rifle is not any good without any ammo. Just saying. At least I found a rifle. And I did find some ammo. Or was that before I got killed? Wait a minute. That was before I got killed. And I think that was handgun ammo anyway. Oh, look at this. All right. That I can deal with. The axe is cool. Just smaller. It's a hatchet, really. I had an axe before. We got a long way to go until where I think the naval base is. I wonder if I can get like something from these vines. Oh, I can. Grapes. All right, cool. That's new. I think last time. Last time I don't think you could. I think I tried searching the crops and there was nothing. What was the most difficult time in your life and how did you overcome it? Wow. You're asking a lot of tough questions. I had to think about that. I will say this right off, just generically, that a lot of times, I remember my father used to always say, a lot of times he would say, he'd get cold or something and say, wow, that was the sickest I've ever been. After he got better. But it couldn't really possibly be the sickest he ever was every time. It was just something he would say if he got a really bad cold. He didn't say that every cold, but what the heck is this? We already have one of those. But I will say, like, a lot of times when I thought, oh, well, this is like I always remember him saying that. I always notice that, like, when I always think, wow, this is pretty rough right here. This is like the roughest. I realize after you get through it, after you get through something, it's never really as rough as you think it was. You know? No matter what it is, it's after you get through it, it's not as rough. It really wasn't. Probably wasn't as bad as you may have gotten something out of it. Maybe gotten positive things out of it. So I think the key is to getting through tough things is to remember they're always going to seem tougher. What the heck is this? They're always going to seem tougher at the time. But after you get through them, they always seem like they're less. Or that it wasn't as bad? Spam. So that's what I would just say. It's like it's always darkest before the dawn type of stuff. Not saying that there aren't things that are they're bad and you think they're bad and they actually are, but I think everyone has a tendency to. It's a lot of times things seem hopeless or impossible until you're until you solve them or get through them, and then it's like, okay, well, it was possible. And I think one of the wisest things I ever heard was somebody said that you shouldn't worry, and the reason is if you can do something about something, then you shouldn't worry about it because um, you can do something about it. Hold on. Man, excuse me. Uh, uh, if you can do something about something, you shouldn't worry about it. You should just do what you can about it. But if you can't do anything about something, then you shouldn't worry about it because there's nothing you can do about it anyway. And so a lot of times things tend to work themselves out. It's like I used to run a lot when I was in high school and college, and I would run miles and miles. And the way I would do it, it seemed really tough at first. The way I would do it is I would think to a spot. Like just now, like we're trying to get to this, I'm trying to get to this naval base. I don't know, it's taking us forever because it's in the bottom of the screen. But I might look ahead if I'm running along and look at that clump of trees in the distance there. And say, instead of thinking, okay, I have to run all the way to this naval base down in F4, let me get to this clump of trees. So that's my goal. I set up a goal that's like closer. And when you make it to that goal, then you if you set kind of milestones or goals that are like if you have a long goal and you set 4 goals, like you want to run 4 miles, so you think, okay, I'm going to get to the first mile, the second mile. As you make it to those smaller goals, it encourages you and you realize you're getting closer. But if you're thinking your goal is 4 miles instead of just the total of 4 miles instead of 4 milestones of 4 miles, then you get to the first mile and you're only a quarter done. But if you think, hey, that's my first goal, you've already got one goal out of the way and you've made it part of the way. And then when you make it to the second mile, it's like, well, I'm halfway done now. I've done 2. So I was just hearing somebody talk about that, and they were saying that a lot of times people have these outrageous goals. Some people think you should shoot for the biggest goal. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but you should have like goals to get to that goal. Because otherwise what happens is the bigger goal is overwhelming. Half of the time, actually 90% of the time, What stops people is their own mind. Uh, I wrestled in high school, and there was this guy who was really good, and he would lose a lot, even though he was better than than other people, because he would lose it in his mind. He actually knew that he was beating himself because he would start to think, well, what if I lose? I mean, obviously, positive thought isn't going to get you everywhere, but you can't. If you want to run, say, 6 miles a day, and you haven't run in a long while, or you haven't run before, start out with how far you can go, you know? See how far you can go. It might be a block, it might be a mile. And the next day, even if you go just a step farther, that's closer to your goal. So if you break things down into more manageable goals, oh. Uh-oh. What is this thing here? There's a boar chasing us, I think. Oh, it left. What's this? Is there a way to get up this thing? What is that? Is this like a shooting range or something? Is this? What's that in the distance? There's something moving it. Oh, it's a deer. Look at that. Well, they got a lot more stuff in this game now. Yeah, just set your goals. Set a big goal and then set milestones. That's one way to get out. That's a way to get out of anything, really. If you're running, you're trying to run a long distance. You're trying to get. What I would do, like when I ran a lot, is I would run out. I would run in a certain direction a long time. And I knew if I got to a certain, say I got 2 miles out or 5 miles out or however far I was going, when I got that far out, I knew, hey, I have to get back. So even I either run back or I walk back, but I have to get back somehow. But when it would start to get tough, I'd start to get tired. I would look at trees or signposts or mailboxes or whatever was there and say, I'm going to get to that one. I'm going to run until I get to that one, and then maybe I'll start walking. And when I get to the tree, like say I'm running along and there's this tree right up in front of us. So I go, let me just get to this tree. And so I get to the tree and I go, well, you know what? I'm going to see if I can make it to this little tree up here. And then I'm going to see if I can make it to this guard tower. Uh-oh. Where are we? I think we're going to find a mech. This looks like where mechs hide out. Tech property. How do we open this? Can't get in here. Oh, it's a heliport. I'm surprised there are no mechs here. Tech 1. Okay, we need to get down there. If we can. Must be a way in. Why can't I get in here? Must be a way in here. I'm surprised we can neither get in here and there's no mechs. Must be a way in, right? That is really weird. It's a backyard space. I do have a pretty good sized backyard. It's not huge, but you could put a tent up back there. Okay, there must be a way. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. There must be some way in one of these things. I really don't want to run into a mech, but I don't see any here. By the way, I think this is just one of those bases that will be open later when the game gets improved. I think you may be right, but what is this? Besides creepy. This is some sort of arena. I guess they put zombies in there and not watch them fight. I think you're right. Where are we at? See if we can get out of here. It's a pretty cool base, though. I must say. Problem is, how do I get out now? There we go. There's some more of those things. I don't know what those are. Those might be some sort of, supposed to be some sort of microwave towers or something. Maybe there's some sort of boundary. Oh, they have lights on top of them. They may be boundary of some sort. They're kind of odd. Whatever they are. You get one of these zombies. One right here. I don't want to be too tired. I need to rest a second. Oh, you ruined my axe. You broke my axe. You bastard. You got a hat? I like that better. That's tactical. There's more spots in it. Oh, that's just a coat. I used to watch the Tales of the Crypt sometimes. I thought it was a pretty cool show. Actually, I was thinking the other day how I wish that was still on. I have to say, this is a really well done game. Boy, I barely got that guy. Cut into rags. Need to patch myself up. I need to heal my wounds. I don't know. I think I've seen Tales from the Dark Side. I don't think I've seen Tales of the Unexpected. Ever. Oh, that's dirty. Let me cut this into rags. This is clean. Yeah, I can hear the mech in the background. There's another base. We're close to another base. I take these rags here. What type of shoes do we have? Trainer shoes. Let's use these. Those are leather. It's a little bit better, not much. Can we take this? No, I don't think so. Eat. Eat some spam there. And then we can get out of here. Which do you think was the best horror show? Alfred Hitchcock Presents or Twilight Zone? Alfred Hitchcock was more of a mystery. Or no, it was more a suspense. Outer Limits was pretty good. I think overall Twilight Zone is the best. I think I saw some amazing stars. I didn't think they were that good. I mean, some of them are pretty good, but Twilight Zone is really probably the best of all time. I don't want to get by any more zombies for a while. I gotta heal up. My energy is down to nothing. I don't want to be around that guy. Idiot. He ain't in to get me. Almost dead, man. Oh, dead. Revive. See where we revive. Oh, man. We're way away from the base. Alright. I think that's it for the stream. What would you... Did you watch the show One Step Beyond? It came out at the same time Twilight Zone came out. See, I only watched... Twilight Zone came out before my time, really. But I would watch the reruns of it. And One Step Beyond, I never really saw that. I think I've seen a couple in recent years, but I never really got to see that because they weren't rerunning that. Like, it wasn't syndicated like the Twilight Zone. It came out at the same time. Yeah, I think they were kind of based on true stories, One Step Beyond. But yeah, like I said, I haven't really seen. I think I've seen one or two of those on cable since, but I haven't seen a bunch of them. All right, I think that's it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see Jack Black. I can't believe I got the name Jack Black from the comedian or the actor. What if he starts playing this game? He'll want the name from me. All right, well, thank you for joining me, Ancient, and I'll see you tomorrow. You have a great evening. We'll have a really fun Thanksgiving week in store. I will be streaming tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be here tomorrow. Plan on being here tomorrow and Friday, unless, or as they say, God willing, the creek don't rise, and I don't think it's not raining. So it's raining a lot the other day. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday I almost bit the dust on the highway. Somebody cut me off. They weren't paying attention, and it was hard to see. They may not have seen me. But nonetheless, at that speed, it would have been all over. Jack Black? Yeah, you know who Jack Black is. He's the comedian. He was in... I don't know if he does that. I would not be surprised if that were the case, but he was the one in School of Rock and from Tenacious D. And I think he was in a couple of movies. He's in a couple of movies right now, I think. Or recently, or this year, even. All right. Well, I will see you tomorrow, Ancient. It's been fun. I'll probably play Scum some more, or I might play. I want to play Cuisine Royale because they have an update on that as well. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. All right. Now all I have to do is figure out how to stop the stream.